Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have a new Dragon Ball story here. This is the Tree of Might, you know, the Turles movie. We have the new Dragon Ball story. Now, I do like the artwork here, however, no one else besides Goku. It's just, you know, I guess that's all the art of the LR Turles character, right? And then no one else besides Goku? Brah. I mean, we can't even get Kid Gohan on there. That's all right. That's all right. All right, so let's go and take a look. So the event has been revamped a little bit. This is one of these very old story events, so there is a lot of stuff you could grind out. You know, one of the ball sack guys, Diaz. That Turles gets multiple Dokkan Awakenings now, so we could Dokkan Awaken him several times. The one Turles medal is, I think that's to awaken Int Turles, right? Dude, that was added in so long ago. And then the final medal, that's to awaken the SR Turles. He can awaken from SR into SSR into TUR. This Turles is actually pretty good. Dokkan continuing their streak of good free-to-play characters. I know the community is very negative right now, but, I mean, there is a lot of good stuff Dokkan has been doing. In particular, I do like a lot of the free-to-play characters. Dr. Wheelo, probably not so much, and Cyborg Tao. But a lot of the other free-to-play characters released over the last several months have actually been quite good, so that's really good. Here's some free-to-play characters. I have seen people say, like, you know, in ideas to sort of, like, help and fix Dokkan, stuff like that, give awakenings to all of, like, the SR and R characters. I do like that idea. I mean, that would, you know, it's not just as a simple matter of, oh, we're just awakening every character, because, like, they do need, like, new artwork and stuff like that, but I do like that. Awaken, because that's something that could really benefit, like, free-to-play players, stuff like that too, is you give, like, you know, a lot of these, like, R and SR summonable characters, like, strong awakenings, you know, make them just solid units, you know, support or something like that. Could be good. I do like that idea. We have a new support memory, of course, right here. I believe this is called Gohan's Heart, so we'll, of course, be grinding that up. We can get Fruit of the Tree of Might and Icarus. Yeah, this was one of the big grinding spots for them way back in the day. And then, of course, Turles gets his SSR and TUR Awakening, and then Int Turles awakens from there. Space Traveling Warrior category characters are the ones that get us the increased drop rates. Let's take a look if there's anything notable for us to read here. I don't think so. No. Yeah, Gohan's Heart is the support memory. It seems like it's, like, okay-ish. We'll definitely do a video on it, right? We'll run that up. You know, again, you could use this as a stage to grind these, which is cool. I definitely think more grinding spots for a lot of different items is good, especially because this is a Dragon Ball story, so this is permanently up. So you have permanent grinding spots for these items, which I think is really good. And then in terms of the missions, pretty easy. So stage 1, we just have to have a character with the Z Warrior Link. Stage 2, we have to have a Space Traveling Warrior category character. Stage 3, we need a Terrifying Conqueror category character. Stage 4, we need a Planetary Destruction category character. Stage 5, we need a Hybrid Saiyan category character. Stage 6, we need a Namekian category character. Stage 7, we need a Bond of Friendship category character. Stage 8, we need a Goku family character. And then Stage 9, we need a Movie Bosses character. So let's go ahead and jump in. One thing that I do think is maybe a little bit unfortunate here is I did notice that, I mean, they only have 2, like, kind of, like, movies in here. So this is the team we're going to be rocking here. A little bit weird, but, I mean, this is going to hit everything we want. All right, so Kid Gohan, I guess, is not getting a lead. Whatever. A leader skill is a little bit weird right there. Maybe, it's fine. Whatever. So I don't think that they, the new artwork, the SSR artworks and stuff like that do look very good, yeah. That's one thing that really helps with them kind of releasing. So, like, you know, like Turles' minions, right? Like, they get, like, these, like, banner units and stuff like that, but now they have, like, really good-looking artwork to use for some of these story events, which I do like. But one issue I have a little bit with these Dragon Ball stories, I've talked about this a lot, is I do think that Dokkan kind of half-asses it a little bit with kind of, like, the movies that they place in these Dragon Ball stories. So what they'll do is they'll grab some of the good-looking animations and kind of have them as, like, a, you know, a little bit of a, like, a movie that would play. I do think they need to get more of those, or I don't know. This was definitely a perfect time to drop the Tree of Might Dragon Ball story right now with this Turles celebration for sure. But I do, like, yeah, I don't know. So like, what could they have done, right? So I believe there's 2 movies that are going to be playing in here. We're going to have 2. There's going to be the intro, Turles' intro, right when he first sees that, you know, like Kid Gohan is there. And then I believe the other one is, I think it's the Gohan Heart support memory is the other one that plays. Those are the only 2 kind of like animations that play. I feel like they could have given us the LR Turles active skill as well. Maybe they didn't want to do that because the voice line was pretty iffy. I don't remember. Did they do Cooler's transformation for the Cooler movie Dragon Ball story? In the background, I actually want to look that. I'm gonna pull up my. Okay, this is why I'm glad I record all these, because I'm actually curious to see in the Cooler movie Dragon Ball story. Did they play the Cooler intro? That's what I'm looking this up right now, because if they did, then I see no reason why they couldn't have given us the LR Turles active skill in here, right? Like the LR Turles active skill, it looks good, right? Like I know what one thing I've seen people kind of have a little bit of issues with this Turles character is that I think his intro looks great and his active skill looks great. But his super attack animation, I mean, it's not quite... I don't really complain about the super attack animations. I think the only one that really just I'm like, is the ROF Blues. The ROF Blues are the one where I'm kind of just like, brah. I don't know. Yeah, Cooler's... the transformation is in there. It is in the Dragon Ball story. So there's no... So they should have had Turles eating the fruit of the Tree of Might. Yeah, all right, dude. That's great. Yeah, that's exactly why I record all of these. Well, one of the reasons. I mean, I explain this every time I record, like, these story events, stuff like that. I mean, I guess I will, too. But I was a global-only player. We're talking... I feel like what comes to mind would be, like... Okay. I'm in the background. We got 80 of those medals? Jesus, okay. By the way, this used to be a good Link level... One of these stages in here used to be a good Link level stage, but it does seem like they completely revamped this, and this Link level stage people liked look like it's permanently gone. I don't know that it matters too much, because I think the new quest mode stages are absolutely fire in terms of Link leveling, right? Like 31-4 and 34 are absolutely fantastic. Oh, damn it. I kept blabbering away, and I forgot what I was going to look up. I was just about to look something up. No, my God, no. No. What was I going to talk about? No. Damn it. I almost want... I forgot. No, someone tell me. Shit. Oh, I remember. Okay. Man, the old age hasn't caught up to me yet. So, I was a global player way back in the day, right? And I was global only, and like the new stuff would come out on JP, and I would want to watch the YouTubers, right? Like do the new events. Like, okay, like let's see what the new events look like that are on JP only right now. What's coming to my mind right now is it was the Dragon Ball Fusion story event with like Pinich and Tekka. When did they first come out? Yeah, yep, perfect. October 5th of 2016. I remember wanting to watch see like their story events, and like no one had recorded it, right? All the YouTubers at the time, they weren't actually like recording these story events and stuff like that. So I've always made it like a focus that I record all of kind of the story events. There's at least one person out there who would want to see a lot of these, like, you know, like these story events done and stuff like that. And like it has paid off before, because I remember when they added like new artwork for LR Goku and Frieza into a story event, people, you know, use my video as a reference to show that it had changed and stuff like that. So there are good stuff like that. Yeah, this is, look at this. I recently grinded up some of these characters, right? Like Diaz and the Ballsack brothers and stuff like that. Like, it was fairly recently, only within the last... Well, I mean, I say fairly recently, but I guess it actually might have been about a year ago now or something like that. Yeah, goddamn. Time does move by fast. But I grinded these characters up because I never... Again, I've talked about this a lot, but I never kept, like, SSR characters and stuff like that. I just never cared. But nowadays, I have been sort of collecting every single character, right? And so I went and grinded these guys up. This story event was not like this, right? It was one of these huge labyrinth maps, right? This is kind of like the new era of Dokkan, where it's kind of just like a nice, like, straight line. Like they kind of, how do I want to say this? They took the focus away from the map, right? It's like, I don't know, like way back in the day, like, you know, even quest mode stages, you know, might have been kind of difficult, and, you know, you'd want to, like, avoid the damage spots on the map, and we want to get the key spots on the map and all that stuff. But it's just way less of an issue these days. These days, it's just kind of, you know, like, you just quickly get to the boss and you're fighting, right? Like, it's more about the actual, like, the orbs and stuff like that. Okay, so Icarus Kid Gohan. I remember I saw... Oh, it's probably going to be after this that the Turles intro is going to play. Because when Gohan comes in and beats up one of the Ballsack brothers, that's when Turles sees him, and then his intro plays. It was so funny. I rewatched the Tree of Might movie, and I was looking, I was like, hey, this is the intro. I was like, well, this is weird, because his entire dialogue is talking about Kid Gohan. I wonder what they're going to do with this. And then... now we know it's because this intro is completely based. That is the TUR for LR Gohan and Krillin, I believe, is what that is. By the way, that LR Gohan and Krillin is an example of how they did at least put a little bit of effort into Turles' intro and active, is because they wrote it as Goku family or a Kid Gohan. So, like, if there was, like, a Kid Gohan and Piccolo card, or LR Kid Gohan and Krillin, Turles' intro would still proc against that character. That's why it's written with both of those. It's because characters, like, combo characters, don't have, you know, some of those specific categories is the reason. Alright, so the intro's gonna play... Is it right here, or is it gonna be at the start of the next stage? Yeah, it's right here.
サイヤ人こいつは本物だ
That last thing Turles said is he's the real thing. Okay. Yeah, I talked... Okay, number one, I do like they get these little animations playing, but, like, you know, maybe the OST could be there too. I'm just saying, like, it's not hitting like that without the OSTs. It's like, I feel like I'm someone who... Like, I see people going crazy about the OSTs all the time and stuff like that. And the OSTs are not the biggest deal to me, right? Like, for a lot of people, they care so, like, oh, yeah, the OSTs. Sure, fine. But, like, the point where I realized, like, oh, damn, you know, like, yeah, people, dude, the OSTs matter so much, is when, like, that art looks pretty good. But the point where I realized how much the OSTs matter is, like, when these animations play without the OST. It's like, oh, my God, okay, yeah, God damn. Like, can we get the OST playing right there? That would help it out quite a bit. Alright, so now Turles is gonna, you know, turn Gohan into a great ape. You know, we've had multiple summonable characters this year have Gohan's great ape as an active skill, right? We've had both LR in Carnival Kid Gohan, and then this Turles, where they use, like, you know, the great ape is kind of like an active skill attack. We don't have a Great Ape Kid Gohan. I want a Great Ape Kid Gohan character so bad. You know, it would help the giant form category. So, by the way, oh, actually, you know, Turles should have been on Great Ape Power, and he's not, huh? Yeah, you know, that actually is stupid. I hadn't really thought about that. Turles really should be on Great Ape Power. I see no reason why he shouldn't be. That's the type of thing that would matter too. Like Great Ape Power is a category that could certainly use a character of Turles' caliber. Like, Turles is not the same thing when he doesn't have, you know, like, Big Bad Bosses and Thirst for Conquest and these things activated. But that would help. Like one big thing with a lot of these characters that I'm always looking for is, like, what are, like, the weak teams that they're on? I think that's one thing that was so good about both Ultimate / Beast Gohan and Power Awakening / Orange Piccolo. Those characters are on so many, like, lower level categories, right? And that's why, like, even if LR Ultimate / Beast Gohan pisses and frustrates the hell out of me, when, you know, doing like the top tier bosses. He runs rampant through like the middle and lower level contents, right? Ultimate Gohan tears through him because like that, the first couple of turns of guard is ridiculously busted. And then, you know, he's on all these weaker teams, right? Like, I don't know, like Exploding Rage Extreme Super Battle Road comes out, and Beast Gohan is just like incinerating the stage in seconds, right? Like that's a perfect example. It's just that, you know, again, in the big fights against the red zone bosses, the intro is off, and you're, you know, oh, Metal Cooler Course staring me down, oh no, right? Like stuff like that does happen. Oh, that Goku, by the way, that's a character I haven't gotten around to doing their showcase yet, by the way. That Goku and Gohan exchange character, I just haven't gotten around to it. I actually just did the STR Metal Cooler from the Worldwide. I was a little behind. I mean, right now, you know, it's like people are crying, oh my god, Dokkan is dead forever. And I'm sitting here stressed because it's like, oh my god, like I gotta grind Dr. Wheelo, I gotta grind up 500 Dokkan event medals, I gotta link level Turles, I gotta do his world tour, I gotta do the Dragon Ball story, right? Like then I gotta link level Dr. Wheelo after he's dead. Like I've got like 500 things I gotta do. And then I open up Twitter and it's like, Dokkan is dead, there's nothing. It's like, bruh, please, oh my god. Oh yeah, the support memory is not voiced. I guess if we're gonna, you know, nitpick things, well, it's not really nitpick, but these really do need to be voiced, man. These support memories. This is one that doesn't matter. I mean, it's just Great Ape Gohan and Icarus, right? It doesn't matter. Or he's just called Haya Dragon in Japanese. Dude, some of this Turles art does look good now. Is that from his active? Yeah, again, the Turles active and intro are really, they look really good. It's a super attack that's a little bit iffy at points, for sure. Like I definitely, like, it's, yeah, for sure. I feel like they did use a lot of Turles' major stuff, though. Like when I was rewatching it, I was like, okay, like, a lot of the good stuff I felt like they actually put into, LR Turles. So, that is interesting. Alright, so we got this. That's the stage where we can grind up the Icarus items. Okay, I do think that is valuable, being able to grind up Icarus items. I know you could buy them with Zenny as well, but that is definitely still pretty good as well, too, right? Alright, let's keep going. Let's jump in. So, we're on, what, stage 8 now? Oh, wait. Oh, is this? Oh, hold on. Look at this. Oh, but it's not all of them. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So this is 4 fights. Okay. This is not going to be a better link leveling stage than quest mode stages, right? Like 31, 4, and 34. The reason is because this is going to have a lower link level rate than quest mode. I believe, I almost want to look it up, but I believe, I believe that previously there was more fights here. Notice that Diaz and Cacao, they were comboed into one fight. So, this is definitely not going, I mean, you could grind this, but this is not going to be on par with the quest mode stages because the link level rate is not as high. Let me just quickly take a look here. So, the link level rate for this stage, is stage 8, right? We're on stage 8. This has a link level rate of 0.75. Yeah, bro, it's not even going to be close. 0.75. Let me go ahead and take a look here. The quest modes are really high. Let's see if we get my, Turles and his banner units are not done, by the way. They're actually all ready for keys. They're all like 1 or 2 links away. So we could get a link level in here, but it wouldn't really matter in the grand scheme of things because I'm gonna finish them anyway. Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to talk about too many things and do too many things. Okay, quest mode. 31.4 has been the best so far. It's at 1.0625. It's so much higher. Yeah, this isn't. I don't think this is going to be a contender for a real link level stage. In order for this one to be a contender, this would have. So like the big Link level quest mode stages right now are 4 stages long. This, in order to be a contender, this would need like 6 or 7 fights, right? It would need to have several more fights, I think, than just like a normal quest mode stage, because the difference in the chances for every fight to get you a Link level, it's just so much higher in quest mode. So okay. Yeah, they some people might be upset about this. They revamped the stage. They made it a little bit different from the way it used to be, but I really think that even that Tree of Might stage people were talking about, I do think that the quest mode stages were always better anyway, because your Link level rate was much higher. One good thing that can be, helpful, though, is if you're able to do the stage really fast, right? Like, if you could plow through the stage super quickly, that could help out nicely, because then you could, you could get really good luck and then just, like, finish characters in the blink of an eye, which could be really good. All right, so now we'll go into stage 9. This is the final stage right here, and this is the stage that is actually going to give us the medals to awaken Turles, right? Oh, I should grind Turles up and awaken him at the end of this video so that I'm ready to Link level him. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. By the way, I feel like we could still get a Goku from this movie. I don't know if it would be during this celebration in June. I feel like there's many different possibilities. We could get a Goku from this movie. I feel like anything from the Dr. Wheelo movie is in play, because that's what they did for December, right? The Carnival LR, Hachiak was a Battlefield LR, and then the Carnival LR was the Goku and Z fighters, right? Like, it wasn't completely random. It's just that a lot of the things didn't really mix that well, right? You had the Bojack EZA, you had Yamcha. They released Battlefield LR Hachiak, and then the Carnival LR was tied to Hachiak, right? But it's like, to be fair, like, for a Dokkan Fest Yamcha, like, who was going to be the EZA there, right? So, like, I get it. Like, I don't really have an issue with that, right? Like, Gohan and Goten EZing during Turles celebration, not really so much a fan of that, but I don't have any issue whatsoever with Bojack EZing during Yamcha celebration. I still can't think of a good character, unless they would go just so far forward to do, like, I don't know, what is the effect right there? Like, in LR Goku and Piccolo. What the hell is that effect? All right, sure, man. All right, so let's finish Turles up. Again, I think I do want to get Turles' Dokkan Awakenings as part of this video right here. That way I'll be ready to Link level him. Especially because as soon as I'm done recording this, I'm actually going to go ahead and use my keys to finish Turles' links. As soon as I'm done with this, recording this video. So I wanted to get this Dragon Ball story out of the way. So with this, I think I've recorded all the events. Now I just got to get to Link leveling finish a bunch of the characters, get the Turles up. It definitely is fun. Like, Prime Battle events and, when they release, like, other free-to-play characters, stuff like that, it definitely is fun. It does feel like there's, sort of a lot going on. At least, too, this free-to-play Turles we can grind from this event is good. By the way, that is not the outfit Bulma had in this movie. That is a Dokkan L right there. That is not what Bulma looked like in this movie. Bulma had her Planet Namek Saga hair. And, she kind of did have her titties out. I'm just saying that them big-ass titties were kind of just out there as well. So, yeah, we're gonna throw that out. We're gonna throw that out as well, man. All right. Okay, so there's the event done. I do love Dragon Ball. All right, so we got the Tree of Might story done. Let's see. So I need to get. I guess I never really looked. Is it just that same Turles medal for both Dokkan Awakenings? This one right here? Let's actually just quickly take a look. Let's head over here. And let's take a look. I never actually looked, so... Oh, it's those, but I've got, 2,000 of those, not a problem. And then, oh, yeah, you gotta Z-Awaken him. And then it's only 5 of those. Oh my god, that's nothing. All right, let me just quickly grab the missions from the Dragon Ball story, and then I'm gonna cut, and we'll come back and we'll start Dokkan Awakening this SR Turles, right? Just want to get him Dokkan Awakened fully, and then we can go ahead and finish up the video. So let's go over here and the Dragon Ball story. Let's go ahead and grab all this. We should have the support memory completed right here. Perfect. Oh, they gave us a copy of the Turles, which is good. And these last 2 missions are for just Awaken him. Perfect. So I will be right back. All right, let's go ahead and awaken our boy Turles. I've had this guy. I actually never link leveled him. That's funny. Okay, well, that works out in my favor because I didn't actually waste the time on having to link level him multiple times. When there's some characters where it's like it wouldn't matter because they have different links, but this guy's just gonna have like the same ass links. So sure, that's fine. All right, so we'll just quickly level him up right here. And then I will have him ready to go. We'll go ahead and link level him. We'll do a showcase for him. Now, this is another thing where it's like a little bit of a sigh of relief. I don't want to give Dokkan praise, per se, for this. It's just more so like, okay, finally, you learned. But this Turles right here, right? Oh, I'm actually going to... I'm going to have to grind the hell out of him because I'm going to need to... Yeah. To fill in his dupes. Okay, perfect. They didn't easy A this guy right away. Now, again, I don't want to go too crazy being like, oh my god, Dokkan W, because it's like, yeah, idiots, like, don't, easy A them right away. But that's one really good thing about this Turles right here, is this TUR awakening character right here, he doesn't actually easy A yet. And I would assume he's probably not going to easy A until down the line, which is really good. That is something Dokkan should continue to do, which is to not easy A these characters right away, right? Like, that is a very stupid thing. So let's just go ahead and grab the last of the missions here, and then we'll finish up. So let me know what you guys think of the Tree of Might Dragon Ball story. Again, that new link level stage doesn't really look as good. There are some good grinding spots in there for Fruit of the Tree of Might and the Icarus item, which of course is a W. And then we have the new Turles as well. So there we go. All done. Let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys next time.